Welcome to our YouTube channel. Please try to subscribe and like, share, and comment. We're going to talk about the US led peace talks, which is intertwining, bringing together Rwanda and DRC Congo. US led peace talks, as you can see, as Reuters has written this mm, update today on 20th May 2025. As it is entitled, as you can see, the peace talks could boost US-led peace talks could boost Rwandan processing of Congo minerals sources. As say, my friends, this deal is going to be a huge deal, and for Congolese people, please get informed right, get this information right. What I want to share in this news, which is very critical, is the fact that these minerals will be passing to Rwanda to be uh, the minerals, the DRC minerals will be passing to Rwanda to the world market, as the deal times illustrates it. As we can start this update, Congolese minerals such as tungsten, tantalum, and tin, with Kinshasa, which Kinshasa has long accused Rwanda, neighboring Rwanda, of illegal exporting, could be exported legitimately to Rwanda for processing under the terms of peace deal. Please read very clearly under the terms of peace deal. This is the key sentence. Under the terms of the peace deal being negotiated by the US, three sources told Reuters. Three official sources. As you know, Reuters is a credible news or news agents. Kinshasa views the plundering of its minerals worth as a key driver of the conflict between its forces and Rwanda-backed M23 rebels in eastern Congo that has intensified since January, accusing Kigali of smuggling tens of millions of dollars worth of mineral over the border each month to be sold from Rwanda. As you can see, they're talking about the terms of the deal which US is sharing between Rwanda and DRC. Washington is pushing for a peace agreement between the two sides to be signed this summer, accompanied by a minerals deal aimed at bringing billions of dollars of Western investments to the region. Masad Bolus was the one who came to Congo, Rwanda, and the whole region of East Africa, special envoy of President Trump and senior advisor for Africa, as you can see. He said on X last week that the US has provided the first draft of a deal to both sides, though its contents have not been disclosed. Get this right, my dear friends. The US has provided the first draft of a deal to both sides, though its contents have not been disclosed. But the draft is already in the hands of the US, of the DRC, and the Rwanda's officials. To be precise, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of both countries, Rwanda and DRC, have this draft of the deal, as you can see. And that is well known because it was stated by Assad Bullish on Twitter, on X, former Twitter, I beg your pardon. Two diplomat sources of the and one UN source briefed US officials told Reuters that negotiations could lead to minerals from what are now artisanal mining zones in eastern Congo being refined and marketed from Rwanda. My Congolese people, get this right. This sentence is the key, and I know most of the Congolese are now ready to take this in It is the reality which is hitting in the face of many of the Congolese people who are on the government side. Two diplomatic sources and one UN source briefed US officials told Reuters that negotiation could lead to mineral from what are now artisanal mining zone in eastern Congo being refined and marketed from Rwanda. Those minerals will be refined and will be poured on the market from Rwanda because it seems that Rwanda has the infrastructure to refine those minerals. There, Washington's point of view is simple. If Rwanda can legitimately, the Washington's view is very simple, as you can see here, read clearly. If Rwanda can legitimately benefit from Congo's minerals through processing, it will be less tempted to occupy its neighbor and plunder into minerals. And for Congo, industrialization would increase its revenues, improve traceability, and combat the armed groups that currently live off the miners. A government spokesperson for Congo, which has long said it wants to move away from raw exports and towards local processing, referred questions to the Foreign Ministry, which did not respond. A Congolese official speaking on condition of anonymity said no cooperation on minerals could happen without the withdrawal of Rwandan troops, and our proxy is a reference to M23, which controls more territory than ever in eastern Congo. This is what I was telling you. The Congolese are not ready for the truth about this deal, which is going to be crossed by the reality, which is that they have been beaten on the ground by the rebels, taking control of different areas. They are the ones to put something bigger on the table. So they got to they got to sign a deal in their favor. That's what I'm talking. Guys, subscribe, like, share, and comment. See you on the next video. The Congo minerals may be refined and marketed in Rwanda, from Rwanda to the outside world. As you can see from Reuters, this was the update I was giving you. Subscribe, like, share, and comment. Thank you. Have